Domo, welcome everybody. Today we're playing Vivid Stasis. Yippee! Yes, Domo Bucky, Domo People Cloud, Domo. You'll welcome everybody. Yeah, so I boot up the game and it was giving me all kinds of them computer prompt command, and then this showed up. So we'll see where this takes us. All I know is this is supposed to be a rhythm game, and I like my beep boops, and it's free, so we're here. Welcome to the Duskbreaker setup process. This initialization process will ask you 9 questions. Please answer truthfully. Domo how do you say that? Sawayoshi. Yeah, Domo, welcome Sawayoshi. Thank you. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Alright, let me put in me name. Got it. Yeah. Bloody. Alright. If somebody you care about was struggling, yet promised they were okay, how would you respond? Yeah, get those emotes ready. Yes, you're welcome. I said hello to you. I don't know. Try to help anyway? If someone you care about dealt with a great misfortune, what would be your first action? Try to understand more? I mean, you gotta get the context, right? So you could understand what's going on. If you were hurt by a friend on accident, how would you confront them about it afterwards? Try to talk about it? I mean, you wouldn't want to resent them or anything for it. And they could just be like, "Oh, my bad, sorry," and then you could move on. If you were hurt by a friend on purpose, how would you confront them about it afterwards? Well, yeah, I'd have to stand up for myself and be like, "Bro, that wasn't cool. I didn't like that." If you and someone you care about both got hurt at the same time, whose happiness would you prioritize? Yeah, how would you confront them? Where's the screaming and flail like a chip option? I don't know, you'd just be like, "Woo, woo, 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 woo," or something. I remember when something like that happened to me once. It's like, I remember way back in go monkey mode. In school, there was like these kids that during lunchtime that I was talking to, and they seemed cool. But then they started like flipping my backpack because they thought it was funny. So I eventually had to, I eventually got fed up and stood up for myself and was like, "Stop it, I don't like it. You keep doing that, we're not friends anymore." And we stopped being friends. And I never talked to them again. Yeah, Double the Wolf, welcome, how you doing? Yeah, so, whose happiness do I prioritize? Well, I can't help others if I can't help myself first, right? I don't know. How's Taffy? He's good. I'm doing good as well, thanks. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. If someone that you do not know got hurt, would you care about their well-being? I mean, yeah, it's called empathy, right? Yeah, though, of course, it's gonna depend. Like, if they put themselves in that situation, you might be like, I don't know, but you gotta did that to yourself, buddy. You was being stupid. But if we're just talking about in general, something bad happened to them, and you could just assume it was mostly not their fault or out of their control or something, like, yeah, obviously it'd be like, yeah, that sucks, buddy. If someone that has hurt you in the past got hurt themselves, did they deserve it? I mean, karma's a bitch. Yeah, this is way too vague. What kind of personality quiz is this? I thought I was supposed to be playing a video game. I want my beep boop rhythm. Yeah, point and laugh. Just be like, ha ha. If you witnessed someone you dislike getting ganged up on, would you join in? No, that's none of my fucking business. Yeah, your answers have been recorded. Please remain stationary with the DB helmet attached. You'll experience a moment of discomfort. Do not be alarmed. It will last for only 15 seconds. Yeah, get the moons. Yeah, moonlit's here. Time. Many months into our ordeal, that word stopped having meaning to me. How long has it been? How long has it been that my time was stopped in place? An intermission cannot breach frozen time. Double Road Dog, welcome, how you doing? And yet, oh, we're getting some errors. Uh-oh. There it goes. Zero SDJK. Can you hear me? Yeah, this is totally normal. If this message is reaching you, then you may be our last hope. Yeah, we got a lot of fire emojis. Well, before we can get to that, you need to know what to do. Let me explain how this works. This is the game interface. Okay. If you press the displayed keys, we'll activate the lanes. I'll turn down the music when I have a chance. When a piece of node data past the line at the bottom, hit the assigned key. Back to I do it now. Very good. Sometimes node data is categorized differently. When node data is a long trail, you need to hold it until it's fully passed. Yeah, we got banger tutorial music. Let's see, is this the type of game that makes you time your let goes? No, it doesn't. You could just hold it the entire time. Okay. There's only one more known categorization for node data. These are called bumper cut and covers 2 lanes. If one approaches, press either of the lanes it covers. Learning to master these 3 types of node data will be your guiding light. If you receive this signal, then I beg of you to lend us your power. Like, gladly. If it means I could do this. Pretty good you're watching K-pop Demon Hunters. Then followed up with Willy's Wonderland. Willy's Wonderland's really good with Nick Cage. Though, I wasn't too big on K-pop Demon Hunters. I thought it was pretty generic. Like, did it have good music? And, yeah. But, otherwise it seemed I wasn't too big on it personally. But I could see why other people would be into it. What's this game about? I don't know. I just know it's a rhythm game. You're generic. Fair enough. Yeah, I got no powers? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm just me. What do you mean? Hello. Domo Doom guy, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, where am I? Tanegashima Precinct. Game production and direction. Cheryl Stelly. Okay. Not by any means a bustling hub of officers and investigators coming in and out through the day, but a humble shack that serves as what the island needs from its police force. Due to its lack of vivid activity, the detectives and other officers often revel here in the peace when taking breaks. Today, however, is no such day. I walked up the road to the police center. Even from a short distance, wouldn't really blame anyone for missing it completely. You want peanuts? Yeah, there's peanuts in the back. Yeah, Willie and the hunters hunt K-pop demons. Yeah, like now that would be one hell of a crossover. Who's triggering the ambulance? The Tanegashima precinct. It always catches me off guard when I remember how small it really is. I walked up to the small porch to the door and knocked on it. A few seconds passed, but there didn't seem to be any responses. I knocked again. This yielded the same results. Frustratingly, it also did on the third try and the fourth. Yeah, it's like you weren't expecting this art style. I don't know. That's what it's like. I didn't know what yeah, like Road Dogg said, I just saw Rhythm and downloaded. It's free. Yeah, you get the hammer whammer banga shanga ambulance. Wee woo. For real? I find it really hard to believe there's nobody inside. Stepping off the porch, I looked around. Able to find somebody by looking through the window? I walked up to impress my cheek up against the dirty glass. Really? Sure enough, I couldn't see anyone inside. Not even a clerk at the reception desk. I mean, okay, think about it. It's a Monday. Maybe everybody partied too hard on the weekend and nobody showed. Maybe they're all out looking for Suki. That's definitely it. I mean, it's definitely not it. But I'll have hope. God knows I need it in this kind of situation. Why are the photos blurred? Because they're probably use stock photos. It's like that's usually a visual novel trick, is just taking stock photos and blurring them, and then it's like, boom, that's your background. Can that ambulance shut up? I walked back on the porch and looked at the door again. Well, the sign says they're still open, so I guess they expected to just try the door? I twisted the rusted handle in the door, and sure enough, it opened without any trouble at all. Fair enough. Well, not like there is much use standing around out here. In I go. Chapter 1. Missing Link. Just as I saw through the window, there wasn't a soul to be found in the reception area. It really is a no-show here. But the moment I said that, I noticed a detective down the hall. I waved to her and she looked up from the paper she was scanning. Oh, you, hey, excuse me. Is there anyone I could talk to follow up on a missing persons report? God, I hate acting like this. Staying strong and formal is far from my strong suit, but I don't really think it's a super good idea to be on the bad side of the police. The detective, who isn't even in any kind of uniform, points to a cubicle in the back of the hall and walks off. Oh, thank you. I walked down the hall and peeked around the corner of the cubicle. The hospital administrator to be like, can that ambulance shut up? Sitting down behind it is a woman in a coat, writing something down a notepad as she looks at one of her screens. Hey, Miss Detective, are you free at the moment? I have a few questions I'd like to ask about this report I filed. I have it in my binder here somewhere. Shit, where did I actually put the damn thing? I started scrambling through my files desperately. The detective looked up from her screen. She seemed a bit confused. Noble Gobby, welcome. How you doing? Hope you have a good weekend so far. Hey, I don't think you can just... found it. I pulled the piece of paper out of the binder and handed it to her. Here we are. I've got the details in this for if you can need to do... Oh God, words. I've got the details in this for if you need to do, like, a follow-up or something, or I can give you her name or something. The detective sighed and looked at me disapprovingly. Saving, you're here about Suki, right? Not many missing persons reports around here, so this is the first one in a couple of weeks. Yes, Suki Tasogare. That's her. What's the report? Yeah, your weekend's going pretty good. How's the Red Fox weekend? Yeah, mine's been going good too. It's like, you know, I've just been out and about, despite it being hot. Stay cool. Nothing since we opened the investigation. I've been catching up with Apothecary Diary Season 2. It's been really good. I frowned. Nothing? It's been a whole day. You have to have found at least something. It's been less than a day. A girl goes missing. And you expect us to mobilize our entire force to find her? We barely have any resources as it is. Want some of this cold weather? Oh, are you from one of the flip sides? You're on the other side of the equator? It's like, want some cold weather? Sure. I'll take like 10 degrees, thank you. Like, rather, I should take our 10 degrees and give it to you guys. Ah, Australia, the down under. Putting that shrimp on the barbie. Gotcha. I mean, I don't want you to do that. I just thought you might have made some progress or something. I don't know. The detective sighs again. Well, we haven't. We'll let you know if we find her. Until then, why don't you try to take your mind off of it? I understand that it's stressful. Yeah, put the fries in the bag. What's that supposed to mean? Is that some kind of new lingo? I don't work at McDonald's. Oh, for the love of... Despite her efforts to calm me down, she was clearly unaware of the inverse effects it was having. Okay, fine then. I'll do it myself. I'll find her, and I'll prove to you that you could do better. There's yet another sigh from the detective. Oh, listen, I understand your worries, but if you go and break any laws or get yourself into danger, we aren't going to protect you because of an emotional outburst. The last thing we'd want is to find your sister and have to tell her we had to lock you up. Understand? Yeah, double thought, welcome. Yeah, I heard this was a rhythm game, but so far it's been a whole visual novel. Like, where's my beep boops? I only played the tutorial. But yeah, welcome, how you doing? How many loons would you have to stack to reach the height of Mount Everest? I don't know, take 169 centimeters and divide that by how many centimeters Mount Everest is. Poor detective was already even finished with her sentence. However, I was already on my way out the door. Jeez, what a piece of work. Once I got back outside, I sat down on the porch and tried to calm myself down. Not to much avail. I should message Allison and let her know how it went. God damn it. Did it not go well? Yeah, I'd say so. They have nothing. It's a visual novel with a side of rhythm game. Okay. You're so used to freedom units? Well, I'm 5'7" on a good day, so it's 5'7" divided by Mount Everest. Or something. Yeah, literally jack shit. Well, it's only been a day or so. Man, I guess, but like, that's a whole last day's worth of opportunities for her to kick the bucket somehow. Sat, what are you planning to do? Is that even a question? I'm finding her. Since obviously they aren't, Lamau. I really don't think that's the best idea. Come on, it'll take like no time at all. At least help me hang up some missing posters for her or something. I'm willing to help you do that, but I don't want you to get involved in anything further than that, okay? Suki needs her sister to come home too. Yeah, I get it. I'll be fine. I'm gonna go to the park. Can you meet me there? Yes, I can. I'm nearby, actually. I'll see you there, okay? Until then, try to stay calm. I am calm. Seriously. You've never seen anyone as calm as I am right now. I'm about as calm as that fucking ambulance! Shut up! The park is still a good bit away, but, I am not walking that distance in this weather. When does the next bus come? I checked on my phone. 10 minutes at the nearest stop. Thank God. I put away my phone, got off the precinct porch, and started walking toward the bus stop. Hajimeli? What? You have no clear what is in your ear, but according to your Rottweilers, it sure is tasty. Probably earwax. 5,094 Daloon Street, Mount Everest. Okay. Oh God! Volume! 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 You don't need FPS to be that high. Where's volume? Yeah, there's a lot of settings. I probably shouldn't worry about all of these. How do I exit? It's like, hello? How do I get out of the menu? How do I... Okay. Is that better? Okay, escape. Alright, is that better? That's like, that was so fucking loud. I was like, ah! Yeah, it sounds like the Rottweilers would be fierce Raoul's Daffy. Yeah. Let's collab with a lot of games. They don't know which songs they got. Okay, we can check them out. Yeah, this has been your Daily Moonlight. Get ready for the next Useless Fact next episode. Alright, hopefully that sounds a lot better for you guys. If it's still too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down some more. Yeah, Grood. It's like, I think I could handle just playing normal mode. You should probably get off your porcelain throne. You can't feel your legs. Oh no. What do you mean too quiet? Yeah, let's try normal mode. Let's see how normal mode is. Oops. I mean, it's not too bad. I'd say this is comfortable. There we go. This is the meme song? It's like, it seems like a nice basic song to start with. Okay, I got it. Yay, I got an S rank on my first try. I'm awesome. You gotta do finances? Alright. You got up without dripping. Well, that's good at least. Enjoy your finances. Double back mine. Yeah, go by all means lurk. If you gotta lurk or pull up your pants, go ahead. It was the subject of April Fools? Oh, okay. let me just... kind of want to just... Can I change the key bindings? I want to change the key bindings. Where's key configuration? There we go. Why can't I? There we go. It's like spread my hands a little bit. Ass. There we go. All right, that should be all solid and good now. I have to unlock this? Alright, I'll just play this one then. The higher level for it is 9, so let's just stick to like... Let's stick to like 4. 4 should be okay. Ah, God, I'm messing up. Can I retry that? I goofed. I keep letting go too early. Like, I know I don't have to press both buttons at the same time for the thing, but it still throws me off. Like, I gotta figure out how these notes work. When I figure out how the mechanics of the beep boops, I shall reign supreme. You sure this is level 4? Alright, I got it. Yeah, feel the music. This is a threat. Double Happy Ethan, welcome. How you doing? You never noticed they have the two hardest songs from Figros? I don't think I've ever even heard of Figros. What even is that? Figros. Is that... Oh, is that like a mobile game? Well, no wonder why I haven't heard of it. I don't play a lot of mobile rhythm games anymore. Not since Hachi Hachi died down. I miss Hachi Hachi. See, what's the flowchart? You watched a new My Melody show and surprisingly liked it? That's good. Alright, inquires at the precinct about her sister. I think I completed that already, so I guess I gotta keep going. Yeah, Doom Guy? Alright, okay. I think I'm figuring it out. Because I was like, unlock the nodes! It's like, I have to proceed in the story. Domo, Mr. Cool, welcome. I think, Igala is still a bit harder. Because upscroll is hard? Fair enough. Yes, welcome, how you doing? You need tux, fair enough. Yoshi. You rest well. The Tanegashima Park. A humble but popular attraction on the island for the locals to stop by and hang out on particularly sunny days. Once I got there, I went and stood in the northeast corner of it next to a modest garden. You can rotate the screen, that's good. Like, when I play, like, the physical rhythm games, like, Nostalgia, the piano one, I changed the overlay UI thing so that rather than it being, the curve, I change it so it's straight down, because I prefer the straight down over the curve. I don't know the lingo. I hope you can visualize what I'm talking about. They have a very lenient time gap to turn the screen upside down. Yeah. Well, that's good. Ellie should be here in like 5 minutes, so I'm probably good to sit down for a bit. I waited for a few minutes and looked around. A gardener volunteer is tending to the flowers in the garden boxes, but I'm not paying much attention to that. Some kids are playing and shouting on the playground in annoyingly loud voices, which I guess makes sense considering that it's a playground, but I still wish I didn't have to hear it. Eventually my patience starts running thin. Oh, where the hell is she? It's been like 10 minutes. It can't take her that long. She said she was nearby, right? She hasn't texted me, and she has to take me back a while. Should I? Hey. Hey! Ah! Hi! Hello! Sorry! You scared me! Alyssa laughed sheepishly. Was it really that funny? Sorry, yeah, I got held up on my way home. Yeah, it's okay. Just let me just, clean the stain out of my pants. I mean, God damn it, not again. I put my backpack on the bench and rummaged through it. Ah, damn it, shit, hang on, just a minute, hold on. Spreadsheets in a binder? This is certainly a change. Yeah, it can be organized when it's important. There we go. I found the shit I was looking for and pull it out of the binder. Anyways, this is where we're at. She leaves at 10, and she doesn't come back. 10 is her usual time to leave, but she's usually back at 9 p.m. at the latest. What else do you know? What do you mean? It's like, collab songs are after chapter 3. Yeah, I did see there's, like, chapters. Like, 5 chapters or something in the story, so... we'll see how far I get. This could just become my new Saturday thing. Where I just play this every Saturday. If people are cool with that. I think that would be cool, because I like my rhythm games! And I haven't done it in a while! Have you contacted her workplace and wrote down what everyone said happened on the 22nd? You'd be more than excited? Okay, Pog. Then I will. I frowned. Saturday, how did you fill up a binder operating on so little information? Whoops, I pressed enter when I was supposed to. I think she said something along the lines of, is this a good idea? At that moment, however, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye and looked opposite of Allison. Hold that thought. Look over there. Is that Kotomi? Allison sighed. Saturday, I'd rather you didn't just brush off my... I ran across the park waving my arms to try and get Kotomi's attention. Kotomi! I felt a little bad for leaving Allison back there, but I heard other footsteps that indicated she was following me anyway. It's probably all good, I hope. Allison and I caught up with Kotomi in no time. She looked surprised to see us. Saturday? And Allison too. What are you two doing here? Did you hear about Suki? Just that she went missing. I saw a few of your messages in the group chat. Yeah, and Saturday has the idea to try and investigate it herself or something. You think a few are post chapter 1 in the shop? Yeah, I'll have to check the stuff. I probably haven't unlocked it yet. Since I just got started. I've only done like 2 songs. Not even counting the tutorial. I turned around and gave Ellison a frustrated look. Yes, I do. The police clearly just don't give a shit. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they secretly had something to do with it. Ellison gave me her own frustrated look. Probably shouldn't have said the last part. You found a pack called Boundary Shatter, which includes joke charts. Oh boy, joke charts. I'm just saying things now, and you know it. It's like, yes, I have played the Friday Night Funkin' mods. I'm familiar with joke charts. Or you can just look up the E song and just look at that and be like, what the fuck? Also found the unlocking method? I can always look that up later. For now, I just want to play naturally. Where other people chat played this game for the first time at the same time? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's free, so if anyone wants to play with me, go ahead. Just keep me on the background. None of me seems to find this banter amusing, though, and chuckles. It's not a good idea to do a little digging yourself, to be fair. Sure, it's free play, and it's good. Yeah, no, so far the gameplay seems to be solid. I just gotta get into the rhythm of it. Literally. Get in the groove. You're very familiar with it. I figured, so welcome. Also looks like it could be with an almost tired expression. You think so? Yeah, I do. I think it could be fun, honestly, and it's not like Saturday's gonna be able to focus on anything else. That's what I'm saying. Also doesn't seem to share my feelings on the matter, though. But yeah, no, I already saw on Steam there's guides on how to unlock everything, so if I feel it's necessary, I'll just look at those. In fact, it does have Rush E versus April Fools that if you give a level 13 normal stage. Holy shit. That's funny. Fun! It's not safe! I can't think of any hypothetical universe where it would be safe. We have police for a reason, you know. I don't want to see you two get hurt. Allie, you know how Saturday is. The best thing you could do here is be there to protect her. No, I am not. In fact, going to do that... No, I am not in fact going to do that because we're not investigating. Neither of you are listening to me here at all. Come on, Ellie, come on, over the love of... you know how you do this. It auto-advanced, I didn't push a button, I swear. Shit, ow. Are you done? Allison sighs and shoots me a defeated glance. Fine, but we're not doing anything illegal. You're gonna promise me that right now. It's settled. We're investigating. Saturday. You don't play any PC rhythm games? You mostly do mobile? Yeah, like I said, I did used to do mobile back in the day. Like, I played Voice. I know that's a popular one. I did Demo back in the day. And Hachi Hachi was my favorite. After Hachi Hachi, I stopped playing mobile rhythm games because I was very heartbroken when it shut down. Yeah, don't look at guides for a bit. Yeah, no, I'm not looking at nothing right now. I'm just playing naturally. It's like I can always look up stuff later if I get stuck. Oh, I said it's settled. Saturday Tasogare. Despite her reserved nature, Ellison was just as stubborn as I. There was no getting out of promising to do exactly as she wanted when she was like this. Fine, I promise. Are you happy? No, but it's the best I'm going to get out of you. So, where are we going first? Her place of work is probably a good place to start. They'd have seen her last, so it's likely that they'll give us information as to when exactly she disappeared. That is assuming she even showed up for work at all. Wait, you're coming along too? I have literally nothing to do. And besides, this was my idea. If I didn't come along and either of you got hurt, I'd never forgive myself. I'm glad to have another eye to look out for dangerous situations at least. Saturday, where does your sister work? I don't think I ever even knew. She works at a geology place, I think. You know? Rock stuff. Big old place, shady rocks. Yeah, you remember starting with Row Beats of all things. It's a Roblox 4-key game. Oh, interesting. And then you played Figaro's. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Then we'd better get going. The bus only loops around once per hour, and that's on the other side of Tanegashima, near my place. Radio! Let's get a move on, folks. I marched off energetically toward the bus stop outside the park. Kotobi follows at a brisk pace, but Allison lags behind a bit. I wonder what's got her all down in the dumps. Hopefully she feels better soon. Alright. Yeah, so I see I gotta, like, spend points to unlock stuff. Like, there's more story as I go down here, and then that would complete the chapter. I want more songs. Give me more songs. Thank you for the follow! Arigato! Thank you. Well, I locked another song. Yeah, something I did see was accessibility options. Yeah, it's like I probably wanna... How high does it go? Let's do X2 for now, just for the sake of proceeding with the story as quickly as possible. I think that's fair. And if I had a grind wall, I could just crank it up to 8. Oh, I could change the character. Well, I haven't unlocked them yet, but eventually. Continuing to suffer with your game before making lunch. Yeah, go make your sandwiches. Don't forget your sandwiches. A rating list. Okay, so that keeps all my scores. Cool. Alright. Alright, back to the music. Ooh, rice and fried chicken. Nice. I see this game allows ghost tapping, which is good. I like when games allow ghost tapping. It's like, wow, this lets me hold the notes as long as I want. And then I could ghost tap if needed. That's great. I like that. There we go. Yeah, I did it. Double A. That was a little bit of a tricky one. Of course, it's like, normally when I play a video game, I'm like, give me the baby story easy mode. I don't want it to be hard. I want it to be easy. And then I play a rhythm game and I'm like, make it hard. Make it as hard as I can. I have a problem. But I know better than to jump straight into the hardest setting, so I'm just like, normal should be fine. Normal's fine. Yeah, as long as I'm having fun. Exactly. What's profile? Alright, that's full combo counts. All critical. Interesting. Alright. How many... Can I unlock anything now? Yeah, I could unlock another song. Cool. Let me go play the songs I just unlocked and then we'll do more story. I want to play the game! I want the music! I need my bee-boops. Seven might be too much. Let's stick with 3. Like, because I'm just getting started, I really don't want to go above a 6. I will say, the left and right bars is a unique mechanic I don't think I've seen in other rhythm games. Because usually when other rhythm games would do something like that, they would make you press it simultaneously. But you don't have to do that in this game. So, I do find that interesting. Oops. Yeah, enjoy those funky tunes. Ah, shit. Fumbled my fingers. It's okay. Got it. Yeah, concert time. Let's go. I still got double A's, baby. Call me a battery, because I'm double A, baby. Ooh. Alright, this starts off right at level 5. Alright. Is it too late to give a flashing lights warning? Then again, a lot of rhythm games have, like, flashing lights and stuff to be all distracting. This sounds like something that would come out of, like, a Game Boy. Very retro. I like it. Ooh, my first full combo! Let's fucking go! Yippee! That's right! Yay! I did it! Yeah, full combo! Let's go! All right, now we'll go back to story. By the time we reached the Geology Museum, Allison seems to have perked up a bit. At least I'm guessing that from her walking in front of Kotomi and I. Looks like there's something going on. I don't think there'd normally be police officers outside the doorway. Suddenly I noticed something. Hey, wait! That woman walking, talking to the police officers. That's the detective that brushed me off! Wait, her? Saturday, that's... I start running up the road inclined to the entrance. Kotomi and Allison's voices get quieter behind me. Hey, wait! You can't just run off to... By the time I reach the entrance, the detective seems to have already noticed me, and doesn't look very happy about it. You don't think I forgot how you completely brushed me aside when I came and asked for progress. How dare you have the gall to then turn around and investigate? What makes you suddenly care so much? Oh my god, why are you suddenly doing your fucking job? Boogies. The detective does not answer. She just keeps looking at me. What? Are you bugging my phone or something? As soon as I say we should investigate here, you appear before us so you can take all the credit? You even care about saving her, or are you just doing this so you can get a raise for cracking open the case or whatever? Saturday, enough! I really think that investigating her workplace is a novel idea. Then why is she just doing this now? I had to get a permit. I can't just investigate places without the legal authority. There's a process. So bureaucracy is more important than my sister? If I don't want myself and my team to land in prison and leave no one left to investigate, yes. Saturday, if you're done, can you please stop harassing my sister? What? Wait, for real? I looked over at Kotomi, shocked and also completely unaware of how to respond. What? What's that look for? What is it? I turned back to the detective and only just then noticed her name tag. Eri Nichibotsu, Kotomi's sister. Jesus Christ, Saturday, how did you not figure that out sooner? Holy hell, you were an awful friend. Oh. Like, oh, oopsie. Kotomi seems as shocked at my not knowing this information as I am at learning it. Jesus Christ, Saturday, how did you not figure that out sooner? I talked about my sister and her line of work plenty of times. I know. I'm sorry, Eri. This is it. This is the end. This is the curtain call. You've really done it now, Saturday. Eri seems almost amused by this turn of events. I notice her crack the world's smallest grin. Now, if you're done with this plot twist, I'm happy to let you accompany me inside if you'll remain calm. You may even have some valuable insights. Immediately, however, Eri's attitude gets me frustrated again. Oh, why is Kotomi's sister so irritating? Fine, but hopefully if you let Allison and Kotomi come, too. Let them come too. They're almost as close to Suki as I am, and I think they'd notice some stuff I wouldn't. That's alright with me. Come along inside, you can show me where exactly your sister works so I can skip having to figure out who inside would know. Yeah, teamwork. I walked inside with Kotomi and Allison following me. Kotomi still seems a bit shaken up by the fact that I may have inadvertently applied. I suspect her sister of being involved while at the park earlier. No, she surely understands that I just didn't know. Kotomi is like super mega understanding. Once inside Suki's office, Allison, Kotomi, and I looked around to see if anything felt unusual. We're done collecting fingerprints, but still, please try not to touch anything if possible. She said that, but I understood it to mean don't touch anything you don't need to for the investigation, which was fine by me. Okay, this is her desk. It's got her computer, a bunch of, rock stuff? I don't actually fully know what she does. Well, if she does the geology, she probably looks at a lot of rocks. She probably also watches Steven Universe. She does something to do with the environmentally friendly coal mining. I'm not sure about the specifics beyond that. You'll need to ask an employee here. Maybe go find a canary. Is there anyone that your sister worked closely with? The only person I would have ever heard her mention was one specific coworker that she relied on a lot when she was getting started. I think her name's, Jade. I'll go see if she's on call. I'll be back in a moment. Okay? Kotomi leaves the room. Eri walks over and stands with us behind the desk. Do either of you know her computer password? Yeah, she uses the same one for everything. Hold on, let me just... I lean down and type the password I remember to her laptop. Second shrine. There. Screen lights up as it cuts from the dark, gloomy, corporate lock screen to Suki's vibrant wallpaper. Got it! It's like, ah yes, the convenience of using the same password for everything. Eri sits down in Kotomi's chair and takes hold of her computer mouse, which bugs me a bit, but whatever. It's not like Suki's here. Let's see. It says here she arrived for work on the morning of the 22nd. Is 10:30 really the morning? It's before noon, so I'd say so. Right, you could quite call it afternoon, but it's not like it was 8 or something. Morning is a bit misleading, isn't it? So she arrived at like mid-morning then? She arrived for work in the mid-morning on the 22nd, then clocked out for lunch at 1:35 and never came back. Just then, Kotomi's shape appears in the door again. So Jade isn't on call right now, but I did get her on call. Kotomi holds up her cell phone. The room is filled with silence. Because cell phone on call. Whatever, man. Introduce yourself, Jade. Hi, everyone. It really rocks to be here with you all. If I hear one more godforsaken, come on, why so stone-faced all of a sudden? Well, ha ha ha, I get the joke, cause she likes rocks, and she works in geology. So funny! Ha 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 ha! I'm actually gonna blow a fuse. Sorry, of course you would. I'll kill you! Allison leaps towards the door and tries to grab the phone. I haven't seen her this violent in a long time, but Allison really hates puns and stupid jokes. Understandable. Like, not even like a grown and move on way. Luckily, Kotomi stops Allison and she moves back to where she was. Just don't bring her in near any dads. As long as she avoids dad jokes, I think we'll be fine. Anyways, Jade, do you want to tell us about what you and Suki did for a living? Thank you, oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm a transfer from the U.S. branch of the Sunrise Foundation, and Suki's research mostly applies to North America. What does the Sunrise Foundation even do? Well, I guess more specifically, what does Suki do for work? She works at cleaning up old coal script mines while mitigating environmental harm. It's a surprisingly difficult job that not many people bother doing. Did she do anything out of the ordinary on the day of her disappearance? Come to think of it, she did. She checked her texts while we were on lunch break and looked at the video. I asked her what was wrong, but she just shrugged it off. So you saw her after she clocked out? Yeah, we usually get lunch together. Told me not to wait up, and that she'd be right behind me after taking care of something. Last I saw her, she was typing something on her phone while I left the building. Do you know who she was texting? I saw a text notification pop up at one point out of the corner of my eye. It wasn't a saved contact on her phone. I didn't really snoop or anything though, so that's all I know. Thank you, your help is valuable. Is there anything else you feel would be relevant to the case? No, nothing comes to mind. I did want to say something though. Kotomi, can you pass the phone to Saturday? Huh? Me? Sure thing, yeah. Kotomi walks over and gives you the phone. Saturday, I'm so sorry all of this is happening. And I'm here if you need to talk. I know we aren't super close, but I knew your sister pretty well, and... well, I just hope she's alright, and I can't begin to imagine what you're going through. I noticed a potential tear making its way out of my eye, but I wipe it away before anyone else can notice. Not now, damn it. It's like, no, I'm not crying in front of people. I'm gonna do it alone. I keep it together, though. Thank you, Jade. That means a lot. Gotomi here. I give Gotomi back her phone. Gotomi smiles at me, but I don't really register it. Gotomi hangs up the phone. I don't think she's hiding anything. It's obvious she cares about Suki a lot. Now it's left us finding out what that video she was watching was. I turn back toward the desk. Ellison is looking through the things on Suki's computer. I don't see anything out of the ordinary on her computer. This is all files about work and stuff. Nothing really pops out. Checking her browsing history, there may be something there. If she was watching some weird video, there's a possibility her browsing history synced between her phone and her computer. I know a lot of modern cross-platform browsers do that. Huh, you may be onto something. There's a weird website here. shrinereport.xyz. Let me open this. As it opens this site, I walk over and take a look. It's just a video? Nothing else? Seems to be. Let me look at the page source before I watch the video. As it opens the page source for this strange site. Sure enough, it seems to be a blank HTML page with nothing but a video in the center. Nothing outside of the tags or anything. Okay, play the video! Yeah, got it. Oh boy. Hello? Oh god, that was... Did I have to write that down? Shit! It's like the numbers. What do they mean? Is it a code? I'm sure if it's important, it'll let me play it again and then I can write it down. Alrighty. Back to the music. Enough weird cryptic codes. I like the cat. Yeah. Didn't expect a rhythm game to actually have story. It's like, I did hear it did have a story, but I didn't know what it was about. It's like, it's like somebody recommended it, and then I saw it, it was free, and I was like, oh, so it's got like a story or whatever. Cool. And now we're here. A lot of rhythm games have stories these days. That is true. Especially like the mobile ones, I'm sure have story in them. I messed up. Oh well, that's fine. Like, I remember Demo having a story. And Boys had a story too, I'm pretty sure. There was even that one hentai. That... I don't know if that's still on Steam now after what happened with the stupid credit card shit. Yeah, this just leads more into it. Domo Permaban, welcome. But no, I don't know who you are. But welcome. Did see you there for a second. But, I hope you're having a good weekend so far. And if not, hopefully Sunday's better. Alright, let me do level 6 of this. Because 2's too low. I want 6. 6 seems like a happy number. It's like, I am an autistic introvert. I can't do that thing like Step Brothers did, where they instantly became friends. Oh god. Or to like, did we just become best friends? Oh god, this... Start over. Oh god, I did not expect it to pull this shit. Oh god. I can tell this is a test of the mechanics. Oh god. What do you mean this is a level 6 song? What the fuck? I keep letting go too early. I need to stop doing that. Ah, god damn it. Well, I can't fail. There's no health bar, like some rhythm games do. Yeah, that's why I'm glad there's ghost tapping. I keep letting go too early! Now I'm flailing. Play on middle mode, they said. It'll be fine, they said. And they meaning me. Like, yeah, I can play on the middle mode. I can totally handle it. Damn, this song got hands. I still got A. I got an A. Did I buy any more songs, or did I just buy those two? I don't even remember now. I think I did play them all. Okay. I was like, is that... How do friends work? I don't know. I think you just go up to a person and be like, hi. and you just hope that they say things you like. After we left the Geology Museum, we went to Allison's house. We didn't end up finding anything else on the site of Suki's workplace. However, once we got to Allie's place, we just kind of sat there in silence for a while. So any ideas? The others jumped a bit. Fair enough, I guess, since it's been at least half an hour since anyone really said anything. Ideas about what? The video's stupid! The weird cryptic ARG frickin' thing that was on my sister's computer. Did any of you write that down? They probably wrote it down. Probably. I wasn't able to get a good look at it, and besides, I think this is the part where we leave things up to the professional investigators. I looked at her frustratedly. I mean, okay, sure, but won't there be a higher chance of success if there's more people trying to crack it? I can't technically argue with that, but I'm still overwhelmed with this feeling warning me not to get too far and over my head, and not to let you two either. We could probably go back to the investigators with what we found. No in too far deep over our heads if we take that route, right? Yes, exactly my thinking. Thank you, Kotobi. I guess not. I'm still uneasy, but you do have a point. You saved the URL to the site, right? Yeah, shrinereport.xyz. Here, you could use my laptop. Probably a good idea to see it on a bigger screen in my phone. True. Kotomi passed me her laptop. I typed in the page link and the video popped up. We watched again and tried to pay closer attention this time. Once the video was done, I handed Kotomi back her laptop and she put it on her desk. The way I see it, we're working with a few possible sets of information here. And those are the shrine footage, the number voice clips, and the set of red and white pixels. Right. Personally, the number voices and pixel sets are what jump out to me as holding some kind of code. I'm not entirely sure we can get out of the shrine footage though. It seems to just be a loop. Just a pixelated PNG. Hang on, I have an idea. It's possible they hid something for like one frame in the middle of it. Let me just... Well, Kotomi opened the video editor up and set up the playback speed really low so that it would show each frame for longer. He sat there for 5 minutes watching it go. Eventually, Kotomi did catch something. Aha! In the middle of it, there's this weird symbol that shows up for one frame right at the very end. I did notice the screen seemed to flicker for a second towards the end. I did actually notice that, but it happened so quickly I thought I hallucinated it. She selected a specific frame, and sure enough, a bizarre symbol was on the screen. Oh, weird. What's that even supposed to be? Beats me. I'll make a quick sketch of it, though. I took one of the papers out of the binder that was in my bag and scribbled down a quick drawing of the symbol. That's a good plan, Allison. Can you write down what numbers are being spoken in the right voice sections? Yeah, sure. Can you replay them back? Oh, do you need a piece of paper? Here, use this one. I handed Allison my paper and Kotomi replayed the video. I wrote down the numbers. Domopita, welcome. Yeah, this game's finally has someone streaming it. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, no, this is one of those games I've had on my backlog for, like, forever. So I finally got around to it. So yeah, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. As you can see, I'm on, like, I know it's divided into, like, chapters, and then there's episodes in the chapters, so I'm still at the beginning, is what I'm saying. This game is hard, but very fun. Yeah, no, it's like, I like playing on, like, the normal middle difficulty, and I could see that some of the songs got hands. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, no, it's all good. Welcome. Hang on, Ellie, I noticed there's, like, more of a break between some of the numbers in the second voice section. Can you put a little dash or something to indicate that? Oh, good catch. Here, Allison. Let me replay that for you. More people have been getting more and more into it after EA ended. What's EA? Managed to clear an 11 for the first time. You've been playing mostly on opening. That's fair. Yeah, no. Opening is a very good difficulty setting. So it's like, by all means, play the game that makes you happy. Oh, early access. So it's not an early access anymore. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. I think that is why I put it off for so long, is because it was in early access, and I don't like playing early access games because I've had save files be deleted while playing games in early access, and it made me paranoid. So, yeah, no, I think that probably means I'm jumping into, like, the perfect time. Okay, cool. Allison added some cute dashes, resulting in the paper now saying 21-14-09-24. So, the numbers... So we got the numbers. We've had them written out, but I'm not exactly sure what to do with them from here. Allison gave me a smug sort of grin. Yeah, congrats on getting a high level. I'll try and do a hard level later. Right now I'm still trying to get into the groove. Allison gave me a smug sort of grin. Really, Saturday? I would have thought you of all people would have figured at least one of these out. Isn't this kind of cryptic stuff right up your alley? Hey, cut me a break, Ellie. I'm not at peak mental efficiency right now. Fair enough. Anyway, look at the second set of numbers. The ones with the dashes. Anything about them jump out to you? Oh, I see what Alice is getting at. A1Z26, right? Yeah, don't worry, if you keep playing on middle, you'll get there. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, pretty much. They're probably letters. Usually when game levels are like on a scale of like 1 to 20, usually like the middle numbers like 6, 5, 6, 7, those are usually that's usually my comfort zone in rhythm games that have that kind of scale. At least in the beginning, and then once I've figured out the mechanics, then I can go a little higher. Like Friday Night Funkin'. Friday Night Funkin', I can play the harder levels, like the erect mode. I was able to get through a few songs. Yep, pretty much. They're probably letters. Oh my god, duh, how the hell did I not? Don't sweat it. Anyway, let's figure this out. So transferring numbers into letters. Got it! Unix! Yeah, Unix seems about right. Unix. So Unix time is our lead here. I mean, I can't really think of much else that the word Unix could mean. My bet would be that one of these codes from either the voice numbers or the pixel says a Unix time code. This is your first actual hard rhythm game that you got distance in? Yeah, I've played a lot of rhythm games on Steam, like Fire and Ice. Was Dance of Fire and Ice. I always get it mixed up with Game of Thrones. But that one was really hardcore. But I really enjoyed it. Well, since we haven't exactly figured out the pixel sets yet, let's try seeing if the other number we got from the voice samples is a time code. Allison walked over to Kotomi's desk and opened the internet browser. She looked up one of the Unix to timecode converters and typed the number into it. And it sure is 12:12 a.m. on the 23rd of July this year, so 2 days ago. Aha! Bingo! That's gotta be it! It's too close to our current time to not be that number's getting at. I'm inclined to agree, but having a time code doesn't really give us much to go off of. Hey, I mean, there's still the other thing we haven't figured out yet. Those sets of white and red pixels. Yeah, can you pull those back up and pause the video on them? Oh yeah, here. I mean, okay, even this I can almost figure out. Oh really? I'm actually more stumped on this one than the other. Do tell. I mean, look at it. It's probably a set of a different amount of pixels, so it'd probably be like 3126218. Hold on though, what about the red line? Maybe it doesn't mean anything? No, it definitely means something. Look. Konami moves the playhead to the video editor forward a bunch to the second set of pixels. See, the red line is between some of them this time. I have a hard time believing it's just a red herring. I mean, it would be a red herring. Oh, ha, 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 because it's red. Funny. Elsa let out one of the biggest sighs I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh, Saturday, that's a stretch, even for you, and you know it. Hey, I was mumbling that, under my breath, so you couldn't hear it. So it's not as bad as some of those rock puns. What if it's a 0? What makes you think it's a 0? I mean, look at where it is in the first one. It's the first one in a line. So maybe it's there to signify a 0 so that we know that the first digit's a 0. Look, if it wasn't there, you'd think it was 31262218, like you said, but maybe it's actually 031262218. And they couldn't get that across if they just left it blank, because you'd assume it just started at 3. Hey, well done. I think you're right. Look at you go. It's all elementary, my dear Saturday. That was not an invitation to make a Sherlock joke. Too bad! So applying this logic, we have the number from the first set. Go to me, fast forward. Yeah. And the second set would be 130916555. So the numbers. Are these more Unix codes? Doubt it. They're way shorter. You could try anyway, though. Well, no need. I could say with confidence they aren't. There'd be no reason for them to highlight the 0 otherwise. They could just write the number. True, but if it's not that, then I'm drawing a blank. Allison, you got an idea? Well, it's a bit of a stretch, but if the other codes represented a place and time, could these be a place in physical space? Like, coordinates? That's literally what I just said. Yeah, the feeling I'm getting is that there's somehow latitude and longitude or something. But there's no decimal. Maybe we have to add it ourselves. Look, a diagram comes up with the numbers and Kotomi puts a decimal at the 4th character spot. If you do it like this, the reasoning for highlighting the 0 becomes clear, see? Ah, I see it. So it's 31.26218 latitude and 130.91655 longitude. Or the other way around. Can't be the other way around. Latitude doesn't go as high as 130, so it has to be the first way. Go to me, if you will. On it. Amy looked over her laptop and opened up Google Maps. Going with these coordinates gets us near Okawachi Shrine on the mainland. Okay, right. We need to tell Eri this, like, right away. This is a lead. You got her number, right? I can write it down somewhere. But it'd probably be faster just to run to Suki's office than waiting for me to find it. Like, yes, the convenience of just walking. That's a fair point. Let's go. We got up and left Allison's place. I ran to the geology museum at a neck-break pace that I didn't even know I was capable of achieving. Eri, big news! Eri jumps a little bit. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering I basically just jump-scared her. Whoa, calm down, what happened? We had this investigation, we looked at the video, we decoded it, and we're pretty sure that we have a lead. Eri puts up the clipboard she's holding down on a nearby chair. Alright, let's hear it. Maybe she probably took a ferry to the mainland around 5, maybe a bit before? There's a time code in the video, and it's for a place on the mainland at a specific time, so she probably wanted to be there at that time, I think. Yeah, nobody expects a full visual novel in a rhythm game. Yeah, right? Hi, Taffy. What's up? What are you doing? It's my cat. He's staring at me. The route takes 4.5 hours of just ferry, so it'd be a 6 or 7 hour trip. It's obvious that if she took it, she was serious about whatever was happening there. She'd have missed a lot of her shift. Interesting. We're checking to see if she took a ferry. There's an officer dispatched there to check the details. What, Taffy? Why are you screaming at me? What do you want? You want, let me grab a toy. Want a fish? You want a fish? I must please my child. My son. My cat. Go get the fish. Interesting. We're checking to see if she took a ferry. There's an officer dispatched there to check the details. That beep was my mouse. Our bank has been less than cooperative, so we're checking to see on the station's end whether she was a passenger. They keep records of that stuff? Yeah, something to do with consent forms and boarding procedures. I don't think it's stored in a database or anything, but it was just a few days ago, so they shouldn't have filed away the physical record. I can't leave my position here currently, but if you head there yourselves, the officer should recognize Kotomi. She is my sister, after all. You can probably get the information you need there. Whoa, for real? Thanks. What do you guys think? I'll come, but after this, we're done and leaving it up to them, okay? Yeah, sure. I said that, but deep down I knew it was just telling her that to avoid the hassle of arguing with her about it further. It's within walking distance, so let's get going. We left the Geology Museum once again and followed Kotomi to the terminal. Okay. Give me more songs. Yeah. Like, wait, didn't I unlock that already? Yeah, I unlocked that already. Unless I just unlocked a particular version of it. Whatever, I'll do the level 9 version of it. And probably get my ass kicked. E. E? Hold on. What's E? E puts a star on it? What does putting a star on it do? I have no idea what that does. No, I was saying that because you were hovering over me and we kept saying E. Oh. I thought you meant that lead early. Oops. Whatever. Oh god, I was not ready for that. Like, wow, the level 9 song is actually hard. Shocker. Ah, jeez. Do with a challenge bar? I think I'm a little too soon to do that. I don't even know what a challenge bar is. Can I eat it? Is it a chocolate bar? Oh boy, I love flailing. Okay, I live. Seems you took out the figuring the settings. You just give yourself a health bar. I got Yeah, no, I don't think I want a health bar. Not if I'm doing dumb shit like this. Alright, I guess we'll go back now. We followed me into the ferry terminal. It was by no means a large venue. There were just a few benches scattered around for passengers to sit on while waiting. There was an officer standing at the check-in desk, talking to the ferryman. We're here. Okay, right, officer. Hanami walked up to the officer and I followed her. All that we have, you need to talk to the other terminals to see if she went anywhere else. Understood. Thank you, sir. Your time's appreciated. Once the officer was done talking to the ferryman, he turned around and noticed us. Oh, hello. Nichibosu's sister, right? And Nichibosu's sister's acquaintances? Ah, right. This is Allison here, and this is... Hey, Mr. Officer, did you find anything about the Suki stuff? Who are you exactly? Saturday? The missing girl's sister? Oh, in that case, I could indeed tell you that there was a Suki Tasugare who boarded a ferry to Kagoshima at 14 o'clock. God, I can't read. And she didn't match what we know of her appearance. Wait, 14 o'clock. Is that 2 in the afternoon or 3? 2. The ferry docked safely at 18 o'clock. 6. 4 hours later, and we have no reason to believe that she wasn't on it when we did. Great, thank you, sir. 18 o'clock? Why can't people just use normal people time? It's military time! I walked away from the officer to the desk to talk to the ferryman. He looked up from his newspaper when I got closer. What's the next ferry to Kagoshima departing? We have 2 ferries running in tandem. It should depart around 6:30 if you don't mind waiting a bit. Some footsteps behind me indicated that Ellison was running over to catch up with me. Saturday. You can't just go off to Kagoshima for this. It's not safe. Please, 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 just let the police handle it from here. I turned around and raised my voice. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to do this to Allison, but I felt like letting my emotions out would be better than holding back. And let my sister stay gone? Do nothing and just let this all happen? If they fail, if she's gone, and I could have done something, it'll be my fault. I can't just do that, not even try. But at least try, and it'll be okay. Ellen seemed conflicted on how to respond. This is a missing person, and it looks like we're in way over our heads. The cipher was one thing, but it looks more and more like we're dealing with an organization with real power. Like a cult? We aren't a police force, we're just students. What happens if you get hurt, or even worse? I don't care! I don't care! You can't understand what I'm going through right now. Suki was the most important person in the world to me, and... Calm yourself down, Saturday. Allison doesn't deserve this. She can't be gone. I'm not gonna let it happen. But going in without even thinking of the consequences is going to. Before Allison could even finish her sentence, however, a deafening booming sound interrupted our argument. The floor shook beneath us, and neither Allison nor I could speak due to shock. Kotomi rushed over to the window and looked out at the street. No, 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 no. I was like, oh? Allison and I ran up to Kotomi to see what was wrong. What is it? What's happening? Her workplace. The geology place sits. She didn't have time to finish before I noticed what was going on. The Tanegashima Geology Museum was entirely set ablaze. No! Save the rocks! Torch dropped to bottom in horrifying embers. Yes, I was like, oh no! Well, what are we waiting for? We need to make sure everyone's okay. Come on! I ran out of the ferry terminal and heard Allison shout behind me. Why is your first instinct to run towards the danger? Saturday! There was no time to worry about Allison's thought on the matter, and the sound of footsteps notified me that she and Kotomi were following me anyway. Now we just had to get there in time. Right up to the site of the now aflamed Geology Museum. By the time we arrived, you could barely tell what the building even once was. Kotomi rushed up to one of the other detectives, and I followed her. What happened here? We smelled smoke and rushed everyone outside. It took maybe 5 minutes before the building was completely aflame. Is everyone okay? Where's my sister? She's still in there. She was the only one we could get out, and I looked over at Kotomi to see she was wearing an expression I didn't think she was capable of. Pure, unfiltered terror. Kotomi, no, it's not safe! Please don't! I gritted my teeth and curled up my fist. She's already inside. Besides, I think she knows it's not safe. She's trying to save Eri. But why? It's dangerous, and she's normally really clear-headed about that stuff. I guess she just cares a lot. I don't know. Does it really seem like now's the time for sitting around and thinking? Saturday, you have that look on your face. Please don't do this. Shut up! Shut up! Look at the situation! Look around you at the world, Allison, and stop trying to hold me back for once in your life, okay? I turned around so as to see Allison's reaction to my freak out. I was already running inside after Kotomi into the burning blaze. Saturday! Saturday! Like, oh boy, there we go, just running into buildings. Oh no, I'm broke. Alright, I got fixation towards the stars. Yeah, things are heating up. Oh ho 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 ho. Funny. The reasonable no thanks to the Templar song is so real. Yeah, it's like, not right now! Later. Maybe. I got him. We're okay. No, fuck! Ah, I let go. No! My full combo! Damn it. Almost had a full combo there. I accidentally... it's like, it seems like my biggest problem so far that I got overcome with this is letting go too early. I keep letting go too early. I gotta stop doing that. You have full combos on every level 7 and below you're aware of? Cool. You've gotten quite into this game. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, even the lower level songs pull weird esoteric patterns. Yeah, it's like, I've noticed. Like, some of them I'm like, are you sure this is level 4? You sure? Let's see if I got... Yeah, if you release a health note and notice, if you put your finger down fast enough, you can stay on it to get good. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. It's like, try to salvage it. Alright, yeah, get this dough bar and signals. It's like, yeah, level 5 should be good. Yeah, I know I could probably just get all the stuff to unlock the story, but I do want to just, like, play the songs at least. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna play at least as naturally as possible. Ah, goddammit. That was totally by accident. Let me restart that. Oh, you can play them from the map. Oh. That I didn't know, but... it's more... It's fine. Wait, what do you mean I missed? By entering them. Okay, okay, I see. Now I get it. I'll stop restarting. The hell notes keep throwing me off. Yeah, I was just confused at first being like, oh, you mean like just unlocking the songs, but I see now. Yeah, now I see pulling out the dirty tricks here. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, it's like this game be like, dance. Dance them notes. But nah, I've played rhythm games that have health bars before, and it's like, I prefer going completely through the song. Like, for an arcade game, I can understand wanting to end the song early if you fail, because that just means more money. It's like less time, more money. But for like a regular rhythm game, I'd rather be able to play the whole song through. But the hardest health bar you can put on Ultimate, and press failed for losing a full combo. That's crazy. The game's so hard that it's good that you could do either. Yeah. You always use a health card because if I'm doing bad, I'd rather start fresh anyway. Yeah, I'm just playing loosey-goosey because I'm streaming, obviously, so I can't put I can't, like, lock the fuck in as hard as I could if I was just playing on my own. Like, I can worry about that when I'm playing on my own time, but for the sake of, you know, the story and all that, I'll just be loosey-goosey. The way those bars will be like in the middle of a hold note, I'm just like, they always throw me off. I really gotta get used to them. If I could overcome the hurdle of the concept of the bars and the held notes, I know that'll definitely help my skill level. Yeah, making choices in the middle of the song is hard. That is the thing, because it's like, as I was discussing earlier, the mechanic of the bar is something I haven't seen before. Where it's like you can choose which side of the bar you want to press. But it's like, if you mess up and pick like the wrong side, then it's like you'll wind up letting go of the whole note. Or something. Like, it's like a very split decision if you do it wrong. There we go. Alright, let's see. How many did that give me? Okay, that got me... Quasar. Sometimes there's two right answers, and sometimes it's a straight-up puzzle. Yeah, that is the benefit of playing the song multiple times, is you can anticipate it and know where to put your finger in advance. Good luck with the next song. Oh, jeez. Am I winning? I think so. Oh god, it's a level 7 song. Oh god. Okay, I can see. I can see how this would be difficult. Okay. I understand. Oh my goodness. Let me start that over. I flubbed that so hard. Good lord. Yeah, this would be hard to get a full combo on. You got a way letter, then you unlock the song, that's for sure. Yeah, I still got an A. But yeah, no, that's a tough one. That is definitely a tough one. Well, it is level 7. And yeah, level 7 is definitely my limit. I don't see myself doing a difficulty higher than that right now until I get better. So, I get it. I understand. I am perceiving. Alright, looks like we're getting to the chapter 1. Cool. God damn, but where is she? Where did Kotomi go? I ran through a world I could barely see myself, screaming relentlessly in hopes that it would yield some kind of result. Fire. Kotomi! Kotomi! At that moment, a loud and panicked voice cut through the non-stop embers around me. Ah! Kotomi, hang on, I'm coming! God, hurry up for fucking sake! One by one, I threw open doors around me due to the flames on all sides. The doors often flung off their hatches without any effort at all. This room? No, nothing there. Hey, this one? No, not that one either. Okay, go to me! Answer me! This time, however, nothing but crackling answered my desperate shouts. God, for the love of God, please answer me! Deep down, I know that running around desperately, just hoping someone will answer my shouting isn't going to solve anything, but... Please! Please! I collapse to the floor as the burning reality around me creep into my vision. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is it. I'm gonna die here. The fire around me is closing in fast. Holy shit, I'm actually about to die? I don't want to, I'm not ready yet, why the hell can't I muster any more energy? Come on, come on! Please, please, someone come save me. Someone come get me out of here, I'm sorry. Stop groveling on the ground and pick yourself up, dumbass. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get wrapped up in this. I mean, Allison, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so scared. I'm not ready to die! Please! I shouted up, but I couldn't even hear my own voice. I'm surrounded by flames on all sides. There's nowhere left. There's nothing left. Heat. The intense heat. From all angles. Not even on fire and already the burning is indescribable. It hurts so much I can't even scream. Any strength I had gave way. Everything that I was fades away with it. Yeah, the story remains unfinished. Like, did I just get the bad ending? Alright, so I need to do some things. Like, surprise! It's a puzzle game now! Oh god, what is this? Yeah, it's like achieve 3 A ranks. Achieve a max combo of over 200 on 3 opening songs. Oh god! You can hit enter on the locks. I'm like, oh god, what is this? Oh, they are open. I did stuff to them. I was just like so confused. Yeah, I was like, wait, did I do it already? What is this? The runes, what do they mean? Okay, let's try and analyze this. So we got an X, we got a K, M, A, U, O, Q. We've got a triangle, a minus sign, another triangle, a plus sign. Wait, I could look at the others? Oh. Oh! Oh my god, this is like a whole thing. Okay, looks like no matter what the difficulty, you can unlock it. Okay. Yeah, we got that. We got arrows. We got a clock. Like 44 divided by 4, 5 divided by 5, 28 divided by 4, plus 8. This is so much! Recommend just leaving it on opening? Yeah, I figured that. Opening's probably the easiest. Yeah, I see up and down equals something. I see plus and minuses. I'm just trying to process this. Oh god. So okay. I think I have something. So we got the shapes. The shapes gotta mean something. And then there's the plus and the minus. And then the equal down. So you give it a nudge, whatever your preference. I think I'm starting to I think I might have something. I think I might have something. So I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a word, obviously. So I need to find out what down arrow is. Just like okay, so basically the middle is the answer to the puzzle. I would take whatever the left side is the down arrow, and then the answer from the up arrow, and that's the answer. So that much I understand. So the down arrow, I think I'm supposed to make a word out of this. It's some kind of cipher. So let's see. So let's start simple. The shapes have to mean something. So knowing there's no other context for the shapes, the only context I could think of for shapes is the number of sides. So we got 1, 2, 3 sides of the triangle and a minus side. And then we have 1, 2, 3 of the triangle and a plus sign. So I think the shapes are numbers. Like minus y. So x minus 3. So x minus 3. So going backwards in the alphabet, that would be u, right? So that's u. I might have to write this down. I need to write this down. Okay, so that's u. And then k would be l, m, n. So u, n. And then we got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. M backwards. It's like doing the alphabet backwards. Jesus Christ. I? Yeah, I want to say that's I. And then A. So we have how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, C, D, E, F. F. And then U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's backwards by 6 letters. So that's... Can you tell I like doing puzzles? So that's... Oh. Is it uniform? Just the way I'm spelling it out. Let me just make sure. O, P, Q, R. Okay, the first password is uniform. That's got to be it. If it's an actual word, which I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, the second part. The second part, I mean, there's math, and we got a clock. So... I mean, if we just do basic math. That's great to hear. Another genre game is adapted to what you like. Yeah, no, I like puzzle games, so this is fine. We're fine. Okay, so 44 divided by 4 is 11. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So, let me write this down. 11, 1, 28 divided by 4, that's 7? Yeah, 7. And then 54 divided by 9 is 6. Okay, so we got the numbers. Plus AD, AIE. Is that supposed to be a number sign? What's the clock mean? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, is that the time? Like 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock? Like we would get Z. We would get Z. 1 o'clock would be E. 7 o'clock would be R. And 6 o'clock would be O. So we get 0. Okay, so 0. But what's this part? It's not on the clock. If it's not on the clock, maybe I flip it. Maybe I make them numbers. So A could be 1, D could be 4, 1, I, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, 9. 1, and then A, B, C, D, E, 5. Okay, so I got 1, 4, 1, 9, 1, 5, right? Okay, so if we translate that to the clock, it would be E, L, E, V, E, N. So 0 plus 11. So is that it? 0 and 11? Okay, so how do I put in the answer? Uniform 0, 11. I got it! Woo! Result equals ultimation HTML lock status. What? Left? Right? What? 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 What's this? Left, right? What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it's the middle puzzle. Hold on. I think I think I have to type in the URL. Hold on. Shrine report dot XYZ. This is an ARG. Oh my god. Slash ultimation dot HTML. I got a 404 error. Did I type that in right? Oops, I forgot the T. Did I spell that right? Is this game sick? Yeah, no, it's cool. It's case sensitive. Oh. All right, 1 second. I gotta turn on my caps. All right, let me try that one more time. Ultimation in caps. Dot HTML. Okay, now it's working. And it's a black screen. Hold on. Yeah, ARGs are so cool. It's like, you know what? So you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let me... No, we don't need you. Go away. Let me type it in one... Like I did on my other laptop, because I have 2 laptops. XYZ slash automation.html. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting this word. You guys are blocking it. Out of the way. Okay, here's the word. It might be hard to see. Recruitment. I don't know what that means, but just so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So I guess I just type in the name. I'm gonna assume that's the answer. Recruit Sent. Okay. I got it. Oh, I don't. What? Ooh. Boss fight. Let's go. Okay, now I see why you said to keep it on opening. Now I understand. I understand now. Gotta lock in. We're literally on fire. Oh, I just realized this just has a challenge bar automatically. Oh my god. Oh god. No, don't die. Don't die! Ah, I fucked up. No, I fucked up. No. It's like I was so close. Let me try again. I almost had that. Yeah, I got like 3/4 in and then I like fucked up real bad. Really gotta lock the fuck in. Ah, god damn it! I got farther than last time, but oh god, I still, oh god, those hold notes keep getting me. Ah! I seem to be having a problem with this song. Would you like to enable a story access for this song? It disables challenge mode. Not yet. Not yet. I can still do this. I'm so close. It's like I could do this. I got this. The middle of this is 11. Oh god. No! Goddamn, that last part is so tricky. Yeah, it's like, you survived it. Oh god, first time it was a hell of a fight, though. You're not an assist type person. That's fair. You gotta survive the song for several hours. Obviously, you have more rhythm. Yeah. I am getting closer. I've got up to C. Let me stretch my fingies. You can tell I'm like locking the fuck in. This game, okay, so it does, when the challenge bar does punish you for ghost notes, ghost tapping. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this game allowed ghost tapping, but if it doxes you for that, then that means no. Okay, that's good to know. Ah, goddammit. It punishes you for ghost tapping near other nodes. If you're far away, it doesn't hurt. Oh, okay. Got it. Ah, jeez. Alright, one more attempt. If after this attempt I don't get it, I'm gonna have to turn on assist just for the sake of us moving through the story. I can always try legit later. Yeah, this is a cool song. Absolutely. It's just that, you know, it is hard. Ah. Yeah, good song, good unlock, good story. Yeah, unfortunately my hands are starting to tire out. Let me see. $139 rollies, yeah. You have a prelude difficulty? A prelude difficulty. Yeah, it's like if I could just dial it back just a little bit. Just a little bit, because my hands are starting to cramp up. Ow. I'm wiggling them out. Not sure what the difference between prelude and opening is, but I'll take it. Oh, it's only level 2. Okay. Alright, I'll take this. Alright, I at least full comboed it. There we go. Oh my god. I at least full comboed it on fucking level 2 difficulty. My god. And writing down both passwords so you can come back and unlock them later. You can survive it in boss mode to unlock it in song select. Okay, yeah, I can always, I'll practice it in my own time. But for the sake of the stream and my hands, we'll leave the song where I put it. Despite the, I'll bookmark it and practice it later. Despite the circumstances, everything feels cold. I feel like I'm falling endlessly through a space my brain could never begin to comprehend. And when I open my eyes, I can see something beautiful. Something that transcends what we can process with our human minds. Aurora Borealis? An aurora of ideas, all intermingling with each other. Ideas of happiness, ideas of excitement, ideas of sorrow, and ideas of anger. In the space, there are no bodies or minds to interpret these ideas. Only the space and the ideas themselves. And yet, just as I plunge further through this unknowable space, reality returns. Everything's hot again. I feel my senses return to me. My body and mind reconnect, as if to punish me for daring hope I could escape the suffering I would be due for within seconds. But reality pursues you until your very end. Right, I'm burning to death. And yet, as the inferno closes in around me, a figure comes into view, familiar yet forever alien to me. Humanity. I'm not able to muster up any words before I started coughing violently again. Kotomi looked at me as if to say, don't try to speak, without actually saying it herself. She extended her hand, and I understood immediately. I helped her pick up Ari, and together we staggered towards the exit. Please, just let us make it, please, just let us, please. The door is mere feet away. And we stagger slowly with Ari in our arms. But every slow step feels like an eternity, inch by inch. The outside world comes closer, and closer, and... My senses shut off. I feel myself falling. I hit the ground and recognize one thing before my consciousness finally cuts out entirely. Saturday! Saturday! You gotta head out? Yeah! You gotta head out. You gotta offer one more warning. Right now, the fourth boss is broken on Prelude and must be played on opening or higher to advance. So I highly recommend preparing. Okay, yeah. Thanks for the warning. Hopefully they'll patch that. The rough, jagged feel of the concrete pavement of the precinct parking lot. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Peter. Yay, I got it. I'm finally able to open my eyes again. I see a tiled ceiling. The Tanigami-shima General Hospitals, in fact. There's supposed to be an update like tomorrow? Well, that'd be good. Because I'll probably play this next Saturday. Oh, this will probably be my new Saturday thing. A nurse entered the room, seemingly noticing that I'm awake. I tried to sit up and found that I'm still unable to move. Please don't try to strain yourself by getting up or speaking. Just stay laying down. I tried to say something regardless, but my voice escaped me. So it's not like I could dissipate even if I wanted to. Yeah, Saturdays for Saturdays. Exactly. It works out perfectly. Instead, I looked at the nurse almost pleadingly, hoping I could convey a message in a nonverbal way. It's okay. I understand. You want to know what happened to your friends, right? Yeah, we'll be cool. I tried to nod, but I'm unable to do that either, so I blinked instead to try and imitate it. The nurse looked a little bit confused, but I think she understood. Well, me and Ari both passed out around the same time you did, according to your friend Ellison. You three were all rushed over here by the other detectives that were present when the building caught fire. I had to perform CPR on each of you first, but once your breathing was steadied, you were brought here immediately. My eyes relaxed at the knowledge that Kotomi and Ari were also resting here. They inhaled quite a bit of smoke, more smoke than you did, so they're still unconscious, but they'll also be okay. I let out a deep breath of relief. The good news is none of the three of you inhaled enough smoke that treatment goes any further than the oxygen we supplied you with while unconscious. Your body will still need some time to recover from being strained, however, so you likely won't be able to move too heavily for a bit still. And even when you will be able to move, it's probably best still not to, just so that you're not operating at bare minimum body energy. We don't have many nurses on call right now, so I have to go check on the other patients, but please try and get some more rest. I'll be back, okay? Like there's much of a way for me to respond. The nurse walked out the door and closed it behind her, leaving just me and my thoughts alone in this tiny hospital room. I should really try and learn what happened inside the building when it caught fire. Why Ari was the only one trapped inside. Also, for Mel said I'm safe. She's probably worried sick. I know, body. Give me like 5 more minutes. Also, figure out what the next plan of action is for finding Suki, and I was unable to finish my thought before I realized what the weird feeling in my eyes was. I'm crying. I was like, but wait, there's more. Oh, wait. This is the one I'm supposed to unlock. Okay. It's nearly midnight. I've been given permission from the nurse to walk across the hall to Kotomi and Ari's room. I need to go knock on the door, but it was already slightly ajar, so I peeked my head in. Can I come in? Saturday! Oh, you're their friend from the room across the hall. Yes, come in, but please don't strain yourself. Of course, thanks. The nurse left the room and I walked in and sat down. Are you two doing okay? Yeah, mostly. Ari took the worst of it, and so it took her a lot longer to regain consciousness. The nurses requested her to not speak much, as to not strain her lungs at all. Ari nodded. I could say very short sentences, though. Kotomi looked over at me. What about you, Sat? Are you all good? Aside from the fact that my body is still in an evidently weakened state, yeah, I'm fine, but I can still walk around, apparently. I didn't mention my emotional meltdown after the nurse left the room. We don't talk about that. Thank goodness. It seems like we'll all be okay soon enough. It might just take Ari a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's gonna be alright, even if this entire situation is just so unfortunate. Now I look at them, I can definitely see a resemblance of sorts. I've known for a while that Kotomi dyed her hair a long time ago, but never really asked her about her original hair color. But I guess it would probably be brown, or at the least closer to Ari's natural hair color than otherwise. Kotomi, how come you never told me you were sisters? You never asked. I mean, okay, true, but in half a decade I've known you, you never thought to mention it at all? I would have if you asked. I guess that's fair enough. We sat in silence for a while longer, probably close to 10 or 15 minutes, until Ari spoke up weakly. Now that... I swear I didn't... But I think she said something about going over her side of the story. Hey, don't strain yourself, please. Take your time. Ari takes a few deep breaths in and out and waits a minute before continuing. What happened that led to me being stuck in there? I understand, but how? You could barely speak, and I don't think I need to be the one to tell you it's not a good idea to talk about all that while in the state. Ari takes out her phone and points at it. Give me your network ID. I'll add you to a group chat with Kokomi. Kotomi, not Kokomi. That's Genshin. Okay, if you say so. My ID is just Saturn Alorbit. No spaces, no capital letters. Ari takes a minute, then I get a friend request and accept it. To confirm both of you can see this, please look up at me and nod. Yeah. Kotomi and I did as Ari requested. Alright, and both of you can reply, right? Yeah. I can, yeah. It's like, well, that's easy. Around 4:45 p.m., the rest of the post investigators left their shifts to return to the precinct. I decided to stay behind and keep looking around, however. How come? I was certain I was missing something. Something about Suki's office seemed different from the last time I was there, earlier that very same day. So I kept looking. Eventually I did manage to figure out what seemed off to me. All the little figurine statues she keeps on the shelf on the left wall were all crowded together in one specific spot on the shelf. Aren't they usually, though? She has a lot of those, and that shelf isn't exactly the biggest. Well, yes, but they were arranged in a more crowded space than usual. Like my nose is crowded with boogies. Almost unnerving how they were arranged in such a way that they would cover up something, but not be moved enough that it was easy to notice them being closer than usual. So were they covering up something? Yes, I moved them aside and found a small wooden box. I tried to open it up, but it wouldn't budge. There was a little crank on the side, though. Oh, I can tell where this is going. You'd think so, right? But I looked all across it, and there was no wire connecting it or anything. I scanned it within the mission center, too, and there was no signal or mission coming out of it or into it. Wait, hold on, emission scanner? Oh, right, it's experimental tech being tested by investigators across the world. It allows us to check objects for signals of all kinds, like internet connections, that kind of stuff. Ah, I see. Go on. So I twisted the crank on the side, and the box opened. There was barely any room to even store anything inside, but there was a tiny little speaker. Wait, hold on, I thought you said your emission scanner didn't pick up literally anything? It didn't. Could have been faulty or acting up, or for some reason or another, it didn't pick up the speaker inside. What happened next? So the speaker turned on and started playing a little music box melody. I managed to get out my phone in time to record the last little bit of the melody. Let me upload it. Ari uploaded a file to the group chat. Sure enough, it was a bizarre little music box melody. After that is where things get really bizarre. Once the melody ends, I hear sudden footsteps and a door locked behind me. So I spin around really fast, but the door is still just as open as it was when I entered, and there isn't anyone there. I went out into the hall to look around, but nothing was changed. None of the doors in the hall had been opened or closed anymore since I was there last either. So I went back into Suki's room. When I got back, I noticed an image on Suki's monitor that wasn't even there when I left the room to check the hall. God, words. What was the image? From what I can recall, it was this rocking horse. It looked like a tiny rocking horse. It was really distorted and hard to make out. Did you take a picture of it? I tried to and went to pull up my phone again, and that's when it happened. The explosion? Yes, before that I heard another door slamming shut. I jolted up from looking down at the monitor, and this time the door to Suki's office was closed. I got up to run towards the door, and that's when the explosion went off, and the force blasted the door and knocked me back to the floor with it. After that, I barely remember anything. You were barely conscious when I came into the room and found you. I would be surprised if you were already unable to make sense of or remember your surroundings at that point. After Harry was done explaining, the three of us tried to think of the possible explanation for what happened. But the reality of the matter is, there weren't nearly enough clues to go off of in order to figure out any kind of meaningful conjecture. After a while, though, Harry jolted up a little bit. I just remembered something that I'm not sure how I forgot. What is it? Kotobi, can you check the pockets of my jacket? Can't exactly move my arms super well currently. Sure. Kotomi got up from her bed and ran her hands through Aries' jacket. Eventually she seemed surprised and pulled something small out. Wait, is that? Yes, it's a wooden box with the speaker in it. I completely forgot that I put it in my pocket when I went to go check the hallway. Kotomi handed me the wooden box and went to lie back down on her bed. I took a good look at the box. It was even smaller than I thought it was from Aries' description, being small enough that I could hold it flat in my palm. Just like Aries said, there was no way to open it other than the small metal crank on the side, and I wasn't able to take that risk. I was about to hand it back to Kotomi when I noticed something about the bottom. Hang on, is the bottom of this box, like, indented? What do you mean? I could run my finger along it and it dips down at certain points. It's really hard to see because the indentation is extremely small. Hang on a minute, Ari, do you have a pen anywhere in your coat? I should. Feel free to check my pockets. I got up from my seat and walked over to Aries' bed and searched her pockets. There was indeed a small pen in one of them. Okay, perfect. This'll work. Let me see. I put the box up down on the desk between the two hospital beds and ran the tip of the pen through the small indented part to the bottom face of the box. By the time I was done, there were clear letters written out. What's it say? Secondshrine.png? Yeah, looks like it. Some kind of file name then? I don't think I need to explain what a PNG image is. Yeah, but I'm not sure what its usage is. We can't really get anything from just a file name, can we? It's like, is it pronounced GIF or GIF? The answer is both. The room went silent again. I sat back down in the chair and eventually the nurse came in. Hey, three, sorry, Saturday, but I need you to run an oxygen test on these two. Just to make sure everything's okay. Is it alright if I ask you to go back to your own room? Yeah, not at all. Sorry, give me a sec. I stood up slowly and walked to the door. We'll have time to figure out that weird file name thing once we're all healed up and better, okay, Sat? Yeah, rest well, you two. I closed the door behind me and walked back to my own room across the hall. Lying back down on my bed, I realized I should probably talk to Allison, so I took out my phone to message her. Hey, Allie. Ah, Saturday, you're okay. Well, Mao, hardly. I could barely get up and walk. I'll be okay, though. I'm resting. Please don't put any stress on your body right now. I'm just glad you're okay. Don't put yourself back under stress. Yeah. Thank you, though, genuinely. Where are you at right now? Wondering if you can pop over to the hospital to talk for a bit. I'm at home, but I can come out there. I'll just be a bit. Takes a while to go from one side of the island to the other. That's fine. I'm not going anywhere, lol. Okay, I'll let you know when I'm coming over. Okay. Not sure how well she's going to take the decision I'm about to make, but I know it's what I need to do. Get through this really quick. Hey! Oh, Saturday, you scared me. I had no idea you were there. Yeah, that's why I said, hey, now that you know I'm here. That's true. Anyway, why are you here? It's long past 9. Well, you know how you're going with your parents to Tanegashima in a few months? Of course. I mean, I'm moving to an island. I hope I would remember that. Yeah, anyway, there's a small but definitely possible chance that Suki's going to be moving out there for work next year, so... Yeah? Come on, you don't get it? I move out to Tanegashima. Wait, for real? Really? That seems kind of sudden, doesn't it? How so? I mean, I've heard anything about this before, and you've known I'm going to be moving down south for months now. How come this is popping up now? Magic. Well, 2 reasons. First off, I haven't introduced the idea to my parents until really recently, and it's still not totally locked in, but I could definitely convince them. And second off, I wanted to surprise you. We have to spend our high school years together. Isn't that really great? I mean, of course it is, but Saturday. What's up, Allie? You got that serious look on your eye. You're doing the thing. It's just, I'm not opposed to the idea. I just don't want you to, I guess, adjust your entire life around me. You shouldn't have to follow me forever. Is that what you think? Huh? Also, this doesn't mean making a choice that I'm not 100% up for. It's something I feel like I need to do, but it's also something I want to do. If my path and yours end up separating down the line, then that's just fine. I've made up my mind. The only thing left to be seen yet is where it leads me. I said those words then too. I wonder, did I mean them in that same way? I can't help but feel that's when I started to realize those feelings. Feelings? Oh? Oh? Hello? May I come in? Opened my eyes. Allison's at the hospital room's entrance. The nurse looked over and smiled. Of course, she's just resting now. Allison stepped inside the room and the nurse slipped out and closed the door. Despite the fact that this is the first time Allison has seen me since the incident at Suki's workplace, both of us just kind of sit in silence for a long time. Eventually, Allison broke the silence. I'm so sorry. I looked over surprised. Well, for what? You haven't done anything wrong. Maybe if I'd stopped you from going in, then this wouldn't have happened. She just stared at the hospital bed and the oxygen monitor beside it. Come on, Allie, don't let yourself get trapped in that spiral now. It's not even remotely your fault, okay? It's not your fault. If anything, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I was too stubborn and didn't listen to you when you were clearly just looking out for my safety. And now I've caused you so much worry, and Allison walked over to the side of the bed and put her hand in mine. It's okay, Saturday, I promise. I'm sorry, I'm just really glad you're okay now. You could never tell due to the immense strength Allison has over her own voice, but even without looking at her, I could tell she was crying, at least a bit. Eventually, she seemed to realize that she was still holding my hand and ran back to the chair on the other side of the room embarrassingly. Have you been resting much? As much as I can between them checking my O levels and moving about. Okay, it's really good to hear at least. Please continue to take it easy, even once you get discharged, okay? Yeah. Promise? I looked unashamed, knowing that what I was about to tell her was no better than flat out saying, no, I won't do that. Actually, I have something I need to tell you about that. Yeah? Tell that immediately she was worried. Here goes nothing, I guess. I've decided that once I'm discharged and I've taken a few days to rest, I'm going to go to the mainland and try to find my sister myself. There was a short silence. I could bring myself to look over at Allison, so I have no idea the expression she had on her face in that moment. There was another long silence where neither of us said anything. So I felt something brush against my side and look over to see Allison burying her head in my hand. Ooh, CG. Why? Why do you need to be like this? For the first time since I've known her, I could hear her sobbing through her words. Why do you feel like you need to be the hero? Like you need to throw yourself into danger over and over again? I don't understand. It's not like that. I know that you're scared for Suki and that you just don't want to show it. And Allison, I'm scared, Saturday. I'm so incredibly scared, both for her and you, because I know you're just not being honest about how much this is tearing you up inside, and I don't think you're even being fully honest with yourself. Allison, you keep throwing yourself into reckless situations, and I'm so mortified that you're going to get hurt or die or that. I don't know. I'm going to lose you in some way. Allie, yes? I'm not going anywhere. I promise that you're not going to lose me, but this is something that deep down I feel like I need to do. There's an answer waiting out there for me about all this. I'm certain. I just need to find it. I understand you're worried about me, and the fact that I have someone that cares about me that much in my life means so much to me. But I promise you, it's okay. I can look after myself. I looked directly into Allison's eyes. There were tears all over her face, and snot all over her nose, like me. I'm coming with you. I sat up, surprised. You're what? Listen, I don't like this idea. Nothing will make me like this idea. But the least you can do is let me come along as a second set of cautious eyes. It's just, I'm not opposed to the idea. I just don't want you to, adjust your entire life around me. You shouldn't have to follow me forever. I also seemed surprised at what I said, yet there was immense sadness behind her eyes. But I couldn't tell why, but then she stood up. Saturday, this isn't me making a choice that I'm not 100% up for. If you feel like you need to go to the mainland, then I feel I need to come with you. Because let me get one thing straight. This is not satisfying. This is not a conclusion. How do you mean? I don't follow. Hi, Taffy. I know. I'm finishing. He's like, no, mother. You must stop. No. Hey, Taffy. Mwah. If you want to play the protagonist, then you're gonna have to prove you can be, and that means accepting when things are out of your depth. So I'll ask you, do you really think that following this clue you found is what the universe is telling you to do? Was I really making the right choice, or was Allison right? Maybe I was getting too far beyond what I could handle. Maybe better if I took a step back and let the professionals handle it. And yet, I'm certain, I still answered the way I did. You need to understand that what to do this purely alone is a suicide mission. You need to be able to rely on others. To open up about how you're really feeling. Stop crying alone in the corner. Or before long, you'll find yourself burned up again with nowhere left to run. Harsh, maybe, but that's how life is. The Elsa I saw before me was like nothing I'd ever seen from her before. Yeah, I could tell this was truly her, and all of this was purely from a place of genuine caring. I smiled. Then it's settled. We travel together. Yay. I also forced a smile. I could tell she was still worried. And to tell the truth, I was still worried too. Horrified even of what I might be getting myself into. But it felt like the path I'd chosen was the right one. I also left the room smiling, but I still saw incredible sadness behind her grin. The reason for this still eluded me, and if I'd noticed it back then, the story may have turned out very differently. In a room across the hall... Kathy, stop it. In a room across the hall, a detective and her sister arrest and recover from a horrific brush with death. In the hall itself, a confused and conflicted young woman finds herself at a crossroads on how to feel. And far, far away across the sea, and below the grounds of a certain shrine. Oh? Hello? A figure fades into view. A young adult woman appears in the atrium. To some, she may be known as Suki. In the center of the large room center of the large open space sits a massive machine, rumbling and chuckling along to a seemingly never. And another taller woman steps out from behind the wall of the atrium. That text moved automatically. I figured I'd find you here. Yeah, it's like, hello, where are we? What do you want? You're the last person I want to see right now. Just enjoying the fruits of my efforts. They made it out of the museum alive. It's past Lock P. Don't give me that shit. I'm tired of you playing here with the danger you created. And what, may I ask, do you plan to do? I plan to divert to Lock 2. Stand here right now by striking you down where you stand. Ooh. Cliffhanger. Cool, that's the end of chapter 1. Let's go! Yeah, return to main menu. Alright. Well, like I said, Taffy, you're being a butthead. Bye. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, next Saturday I'll resume this. But this has been really cool so far. I'm really enjoying the mystery and of course the rhythm. The visual novel part I noticed has a couple like typos and stuff. So that's something I'll have to look into, but that's just a minor nitpick. Otherwise, it's a cool mystery so far. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. Let me go find somebody to raid. Everyone's playing Uma Musume, of course. Yeah, so thanks again for the follows and tips and all that good stuff. Tuesday we are going to resume the Urban Myth Disillusion Center. So for those of you that came for the rhythm game and you're just new because I posted memes on Reddit, if you like spooky games, it'll be Tuesday. My weekday streams are longer. My Saturday streams tend to be shorter. Though this one went for a while simply because I wanted to finish the chapter. Yeah, I gotta dissolve those myths Scooby-Doo style. Exactly, that's pretty much how it's been. Alright, good night everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and try not to run into flaming buildings, okay? Good night.